Hello there, welcome back to my channel Juella. So today is Monday the 15th of February and this is my weekly weight loss food talk catch-up video. I know I would usually do it on a Sunday, but of course yesterday was Valentine's Day, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I spent the day pretty much in my pyjamas, in my lazy house clothes, and I didn't wash my hair, I didn't put any makeup on. I just sat on the sofa, chilled out, watched TV, played games on my iPad, read a book, ate some nice bits of food, naughty food, but that's okay because it's Valentine's Day, and I just zoned out, guys. I needed one of those kind of zone out zen days, so that's what I had, and I hope everybody else had a lovely Valentine's Day as well. So I did weigh myself yesterday morning because a Sunday is typically my weigh-in day for my weight loss journey, and when I weighed myself I was £1 down. I was completely happy with that £1 down, considering I'd had a week where some of my food through the week had been really off-piste and some of it had been really quite healthy and quite good. It was a mixed bag week when it came to food for me. I was a bit naughty and I had some pizza, I had Chinese food, and then last night for Valentine's Day I had some Thai food, which was so nice. But anyway, so yeah, I had a bit of a mixed bag food week. Getting all tongue-tied now. But I am £1 down, and as usual I am thrilled with that £1 weight loss. Slow and steady will win the race in the end. As much as I'm not going to lie, I would love to see like a £3 or £4 weight loss every week. I think that would be amazing if I did. I would be so frightened that I was going to start a plateau for a long time and that it would creep back on. And yeah, it's really difficult to do that. Some people manage it, some people don't. For me, I wanted to embark on a weight loss journey that was just doing little tweaks, not depriving myself, and was completely 100% sustainable for me. Everyone's different and you've just got to do what's right for you. You'll find things that work for you and things that don't work. And I'm finding that this is working for me, slow but steady £1 loss a week. Now at the beginning of the week on Tuesday I did get weighed as well because I'm naughty and I weigh myself like 2 or 3 times in the week, which I probably shouldn't do, but I like to have comparisons because weight loss isn't linear. Your weight is not linear. It is very much a wave or a zigzag, like I keep telling everybody every week. So never be disappointed if all of a sudden it says you're a bit up and then you're a bit down and you're a bit up again, because it could be simply that you're holding a bit of water, it could be hormonal, it could be bloating through food, or it could be that you need the toilet. So do you know what I mean? There's lots of different reasons why it might peak back up a little bit and then obviously drop another day. But on Tuesday I noticed I was £1.5 down. Now that extra £0.5, yes, it's only an extra £0.5, but have you seen what £0.5 of fat looks like? I would rather have it in the bin than on my belly, as I keep saying. When it comes to fat, I would much rather it be off than on. So I was thrilled when I saw that I was £1.5 down on Tuesday. And for me, it was about maintaining that £1.5 off for the rest of the week. Now, the fact that I only maintained £1 of that off and I took the £0.5 back on, I was fine with. I think I would have been more disheartened if I'd gained weight this week. But I haven't gained any weight. It's just that weight loss, like I say, is not linear. It's not going to be, you know, a perfect smooth slope down. It's going to be lumpy and bumpy like the Rockies. So yeah, it's to be expected. And I was totally fine with that. So I'm £1 down this week, and considering I went off-piste quite a bit a couple of days this week, well, last week, not this week, I'm quite impressed by that £1 weight loss. And I'm figuring with my weight loss, it's definitely coming down to a couple of facts. And I'm sure that people, you know, are probably interested, who like these videos anyway, about the weight loss, in knowing what could be bringing my weight down. It's obviously not eating pizza. It's obviously not eating Chinese, Indian and Thai food and eating the odd bit of chocolate. That is obviously not losing me any weight. That's just me having things that I like to enjoy to eat, which is probably not a fantastic thing to do, but for my own morale and for my own kind of depression levels, I want to eat it. So if I want to eat it, I'm going to eat it. If I deprive myself of it, I'll go completely off the wagon and I won't stick to anything. So that's why I still have some of these naughty foods a couple of times a week. But anyway, so yeah, my weight loss, I think I can attribute it to a couple of different things. First one being, I'm trying not to eat at night time after around about 8 p.m. and I try not to eat the following day, and this is not necessarily doctor advice, this is just what I do. I try not to eat until nearly lunchtime. Now, it's not that I deliberately want to skip my breakfasts, it's just that I've got a terrible sleep pattern with some of the disorders that I suffer from, and one of the side effects of some of my disorders is terrible insomnia. So I often wake up at like 2 or 3 in the morning, and then that's me awake until 7 or 8 a.m. and then I doze back off for a couple of hours just so that I can get a little bit more sleep in. Not a fantastic sleep pattern to have, but if it means I get a couple of hours more sleep, then obviously I take it. So that's the only real reason why sometimes I skip breakfast. If I'm up in the morning, then I will sometimes have a slice of toast. But anyway, I'm attributing it to preferably cutting the snacks out on night time. But when I do eat snacks, to eat something healthy. So instead I'm reaching for a 10-calorie jelly if I'm wanting to eat after 8 o'clock, or a handful of nuts, which is, you know, it might seem a little bit like cliche saying a handful of nuts, but I will literally have a handful of peanuts sometimes. Not the most healthy nuts to have, but they're quite filling. But the 10-calorie jellies are a lifesaver. Sometimes I'll even have like a little miniature packet of Love Hearts or Parma Violets on a night time. It's alright to have them, guys. In my opinion, it's alright. I'm still achieving a £1 weight loss per week. So it's all about tweaking things for you. Your own weight loss journey is organic to you. So it's about what works for you. So yeah, I'm attributing it to try not snack between 8 p.m. and kind of lunchtime the next day. If I can kind of help it, I try not to eat between those hours. Now, I do still wake up in the night feeling hungry at times. But I've noticed that 6-7 weeks in now to this weight loss journey, those hunger pains are getting less and less and less, because my stomach's starting to kind of learn that, well, actually you don't need those foods, and instead we're going to burn the stored fat instead of intaking more extra calories that you don't really need. So it's a good thing that I'm starting to get used to that, because I did find it a real struggle at first with the hunger pains. The thing that was getting me the most was the odd craving and hunger pains. So I did give in to the cravings at times, and I don't regret it. I did the right thing. And yeah, the hunger pains, I tried to, like, you know, let it ride out as best I could. And that's the best bit of advice I can give to anybody, really. If you're getting those hunger pains and they're really, really severe, have just a little something, but a healthy snack. If you're getting just a little bit of a hunger pain, but you're not really that hungry, or you don't know if you're hungry, or you think you're hungry, have a glass of water or a glass of juice or a glass of sugar-free pop instead, or a cup of tea or something like that. That's personally what I do. Doesn't mean it's necessarily going to 100% work for you, but it works for me. And also before a meal, try to have a nice big drink of water or juice, preferably no sugar juice. Yeah, I'm sat here, my back's absolutely killing. I've had a really painful back all weekend, but I'm absolutely fine. So anyway, yeah, so my weight loss, I think, is down to trying not to snack at really bad times like night time, which is where your body wants to kind of store the fat the most rather than burn it off. Although you do burn calories in your sleep, I'm sure everybody knows that, but you do. But still, it's obviously not great to eat after sort of tea time, early evening. So if it can be helped, try to cut the nighttime snacks out. That's what I found really hard though. I'm not going to lie, I found it really, really difficult. But I've made some switches and I've made some changes there. Also, I wouldn't say I'm exercising because I'm not particularly. I might be doing a few more steps around the house. But one thing I've noticed is my stamina is getting a tiny bit better, with losing 7 pounds in 6 weeks, which is on average £1 a week, obviously. I've noticed that just going up the stairs and going down the stairs, it makes that tiny bit of difference. I'm carrying that little bit less weight. So it's all pointing in the right direction. Physically, I'm not really seeing any change in my body shape yet, although there probably will be one. It's just that I'm not personally seeing it yet. Other people might, but I'm really not. Half a stone to me, I'm just not seeing the difference. But I'm hoping that in another 6 weeks' time, I might start to notice a difference if I lose another 7 pounds. So I can just keep my fingers crossed that that's going to pan out that way. But with diets and weight loss journeys, things never go 100% to plan, and they often go off piste and you fall off the wagon, and it's totally normal. And if you do not beat yourself up about it, because it's completely normal. So anyway, yeah, that's about it really, guys. I was going to share with you some foods that I'd been eating through the week. Obviously you saw that I made a nice homemade chicken soup at the beginning of the week, which was thoroughly delicious. It was really, really nice. I'm not just saying that because I made it, because sometimes I make soup and I think, I should have put some extra of this, that or the other in. Although I did forget to put tarragon and thyme in it, me dried herbs. Totally forgot to put them in, but yeah, scatterbrain that I am. But it was still really, really lovely and really, really tasty. Now if you're vegetarian, you can obviously just have vegetable soup. And I will do some more cooking videos because it was kind of popular with a few of my subscribers. So I will promise to do another cooking video at some point later this week. Don't know when, but I will do another one. It might be a stir fry or it might be another soup. I really don't know what it's going to be, but I promise I'll do another video at some point with the cooking videos, that is. Obviously I'm going to do more videos because you know what I'm like. I do videos all the time. But anyway, right, I'm waffling, which is my cue to say bye. I don't want to make this video too long because every week it's just very repetitive, really. Me just kind of saying things that I might have been eating and how much I weigh. So, I am currently 14 stone and 7 pounds, which is 14.5 stone. 7 pounds? No, 14 stone, 8 pounds. Give myself a pound extra there. Pound off, which I shouldn't have done. So I'm 14 stone 8, which is a 7 pound weight loss from where I started 6 weeks ago. I'm currently on week 7. See, I had number 7 in my mind, that's why I'm thinking of the number 7, because I'm on week 7 of this plan. And I am finding it a little bit easier with the hunger pains. Like I've already said, I'm finding that a little bit easier, but they're still there. They are definitely still there. But today so far, it's like mid-afternoon, I've only consumed like 100 calories. And what I'm going to try doing, this is just me personally, it's not necessarily doctor advised. But then again, some doctors that I have spoken to think it's a really good idea, is some days this week, because I don't go out to work and obviously I just, I'm in the house. Some days I'm going to try and keep my calorie intake to around about 800 calories. Now, not all week, but just a couple of days a week. It's not like the 5-2 diet of normal calories for 5 days and 500 calories for 2 days. I think I would find that a little bit too kind of limiting and strict for me. But what I am going to try is 800 calories a couple of days a week. Now I'm not a calorie counter and I don't weigh my food, so it'll be more of a calorie guesstimate, but I'm quite good at guessing calories when it comes to things like that. So a couple of days this week I might try to kind of stick to around about 800 calories and see if it makes a difference at all and see if I can get used to that. Because it won't do you any harm to do that, just 1 or 2 days a week, around about 800 calories. And yeah, it is advised on the blood sugar diet, which is to reverse current diabetes type 2 or reverse pre-diabetes type 2, which is what I am. So that's what I'm going to try and do, and I'm slowly trying to ease myself into that way of eating and that way of cooking and thinking, really, which it's best done slowly. Slow, small steps, and slow and steady, ultimately, like I always say, will win the race. I am the tortoise, not the hare. Anyway, right, that is enough waffling from me. Like I say, let us know how your weight loss journey is going if you're kind of joining me on this journey. And there's a few people of my lovely subscribers, you do let us know how you're doing with your weight loss. So please keep us updated in the comments below how things are going. Everyone, let us know if you had a really nice Valentine's Day, if you treat yourself to anything nice. It's not necessarily about having a partner or a husband or a wife. It's about self-love, it's about yourself and about being kind to yourself, which is ultimately the most important thing, to be quite honest. To be kind to yourself and be kind to others. Anyway, right, that's enough. I'm completely waffling now, so I'm gonna go. But let us know how everyone's getting on, and I will catch up with you all again probably tomorrow, because I've got an empties video to do, which I've been meaning to do for ages, but I keep thinking there's not much in there. So I've been adding more and more and more. So there's quite a few empties to get through, so that'll probably be my next video. Other than that, yeah, everybody take care and stay safe, stay well, and bye for now.